today's topic is attachment. It's quite interesting. I can talk about that topic over and over and over and over again, non-stop. Okay. Attachment, guys. The topic is hot, 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 super hot. What do you think once you hear the word attachment? What do you think of? I would say the tighter you try to hold into something or to hold into someone, the farther away they go. The more we try to attach or to get attached to a specific outcome, the more this outcome receives a resistance from us. This is where we lose what we desire or what we want. And we keep thinking and assuming that why we don't get the things that we really want, why we don't have the relationship that we desire, why we don't have the job or the money or the house that we want, why we don't have the car that we want. Attachment is one of the biggest enemies that we can actually create for ourselves. It is a fear-based emotion and a fear-based attitude. It comes from fearing to lose this person, the fear of losing this job, the fear of losing somebody, the fear of losing a friend, the fear of losing in general. And this is not a very good emotion, I would say. That's not a very optimistic and positive emotion that produces happiness. It actually produces fear. And that's why things are not working our way. And the more you have this resistance, the more that you want to control the outcome of anything that you desire, the more the outcome will become the opposite. Because your focus is on the fear base. Your focus on fearing of losing this person. So it's not actually of what you want. Your focus is not on what you want. Your focus on something that you're fearful to happen. And the more you're fearful to have this certain outcome, the law of attraction doesn't understand really what do you desire or anything. It's energy, and energy is real. And the more you have this energy towards what you don't want, the more you're going to receive things from what you don't want. It is logic and basic law of attraction rule. And the moment you realize and become aware of this rule, the moment your life will change drastically. Because you will live with zero attachment. You will become lighter. You will operate from a happiness and satisfaction and mostly confidence-based emotion. Once you're confident, once you believe that you deserve what you want, you will stop dwelling on what you don't want and being fearful of not having it. You will go around the world loving people unconditionally, accepting them the way they are without interfering in their energy or the process or how you think or trying to control what do they have to look like or become in order for them to be with you in a way or another. Because you know that each and every one is free. You know that you are yourself is free. You're not fearing losing this person because you know that you can't lose anything that it's meant to be yours in the first place. And the moment you walk with this attitude, you will see wonders. You will be surprised and amazed with the amount of miracles that will happen. The amount of positive people, positive circumstances that will be attracted to you and come to you effortlessly without you trying to control them. That's the law of attraction and the rule and the trick towards getting what you want. If you don't want to get what you want, stick to it. Become attached to it like a mosquito. become attached to it like a fly, keep shushing it and come back, shushing it and coming back. It is what it is. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I wanted to bring a how do you call it, a dragon fly fruit to eat it with you guys, but there was no time. I'm like, you know what, let me just go hop on live, because I am like a few minutes late already. So yeah, but I am very excited about today's topic. I want you to share with me, what do you think of attachment? Do you agree on what I say? What's your struggle? Like, what's your biggest struggle when it comes to the attachment topic? What do you fear most? What do you want to avoid? What do you want to know? Like, share with me in a comment here, guys, so I can explain even more or more clearly what are the things that you can really do in order for you to not to be attached to anyone or anything. The more we get attached to people, the more we really lose ourselves. You know that? Did you know that? Did you know? The more you are thinking so much of this person, like, I want this person so much, like, I want him or her so much, and focused on them and fearing of losing them, or fearing that you're not good enough to be able to stay with this person as much, or fearing of losing them in the future, or they lose interest, or getting fired, or anything. It's alright. But the fear of actually having not having this person will make you lose focus on who you really are and what you really want. It will make you feel that, okay, I'm so afraid to lose this person in my life. I have to do the best I can to satisfy this person. So see, attachment is like a whole roller coaster going around and round. Is like a snowball, you know? Rolling and escalating and being bigger and creating even bigger problems. So the more you're attached, the more fearful you will be, and hence you will start losing who you really are and what you really want. You will start operating from a fearful base. I'm repeating this because I just saw someone comes live here. Hello, how are you? Tell me, what do you think of attachment once you hear this word? What kind of words or fears or anything that comes to your mind? Write it in the comment below so I can explain more clearer, or if you have any struggle with attachment. So we start actually acting upon the person that in front of us, or that we fear most of losing. We start satisfying this person. We start behaving differently, talk differently, act differently. We start losing people that we don't really we appreciate in our lives, but just to satisfy this specific person, we start becoming someone else, basically. Someone else. We lose ourselves along with the process, and we lose our personality. And what happens when we lose ourselves? Insecurity. You become insecure. You become very, because you don't know who you are. You don't know who the fuck you are. Who the fuck am I? I'm trying to I'm like a people pleaser, or this person pleaser specifically, or this jobs pleaser. I'm afraid to get fired, so I'm not really happy about this job, but I want to stay there because my intention is different. I'm just afraid. Fearful driven behaviors. And once you are at that state, insecurity starts to arouse. And this is when you start to become stressed, you become disoriented, you become confused, you become nervous, you become sad, and all these emotions starts to arouse, and losing people, losing friends, and mostly losing yourselves. That's so real and accurate. Once you are attached to someone or circumstances, that doesn't serve you. So ask yourself this question: who or what is really worthy of living in this shitty state of mind? Boom. Who's worthy of that? What are you afraid of? Yes, I know you're right, I know, but this fucking but word. But what? What are you afraid of? The fear of losing someone will end up, or will make you end up losing yourself in the first place. So does anyone or anything really worthy of you losing yourselves? The more we keep doing this, the more it becomes a pattern, the more we lower our standards. And this is where we lose our boundaries, we lose our standards, we don't know what we really want, and people will just walk over us. They will take advantage of us not knowing our worth. They will start taking advantage of us trying to please them. Like a boss, for instance, especially during those timings of COVID and everything. So many people in the corporation life, they took advantage of this so much. They started to lower salaries, reduce salaries, benefits, insurance, and so on and so forth. And people are so afraid to lose their jobs, so they accept the least that they can have because they have people to take care of. It's so many things, but the moment we become aware of who we are, the moment we become confident in our skin and know our worth, know what we really want, the moment we will decide what we can tolerate, because we get what we tolerate. So the moment you decide that I am much better than this relationship, I deserve much better than this career, I deserve much better than this place or this house, whatever it is, once you decide this, you will step out of this mediocre lifestyle that you created for yourself. And this is when you start to create your own new reality. This is when you will put your standards up high to the ceiling, and the universe will meet you there, I promise you. The more you stand up and you stand out for yourself and put your feet so solid and strong. The process is not easy. Oh my God, it's so hard. I'm telling you, it's not like flower power and you're going to struggle. Yeah, you're going to struggle. But the prize at the end is priceless. Is priceless. The prize is going to be so joyous to the point that you will say, how the fuck did I live my life before without even knowing who I really am and what do I really want? And the process is not that quick, not one day and one night. The process, it takes time, it takes effort, discipline, commitment, consistency, focus, devotion. And you need to be honest with yourself. I've stood up, I fell off, and I picked myself up again. I cried it out, I lowered my standards. I operated from this attachment, lousy, based emotion state. It was not good, it was horrific. I was fearful, I was in survival mode, I was in fight or flight or hide mode. I was so controlling. I wanted to control everything because I was afraid of losing it. I was afraid of not getting the outcome that I want, so I decided to control it. And the more I controlled it, the more it was going absolutely the way that I was fearful to have. Not this person or this whatever, I'm just like, it was just oh my God, I'm afraid to lose person, boom, I lost this person. Oh my God, I'm afraid to lose this job, boom, I lost this job. Oh my God, I'm afraid to, every time, oh my God, I'm afraid to, it comes out like, okay, your wish is my command. And the universe brings me to where I'm focused on. It's not pretty. It's not pretty at all. And I suffered a lot. And that's why I come here today to tell you guys, I promise you there is a way out of it. The more you are connected to yourself, the more you trust the universe and trust the process, the more you know that absolutely everything could change within you. The whole reality of yours could change without you being attached to any outcome. In fact, the more attached you are, the more shitty things that you don't want will happen. So instead of focusing on what you don't want, you put up your standards, you write down what you deserve. I deserve this healthy relationship. That's why a lot of people end up in a very unhealthy, a lot of people, you know what I'm talking about. You know the amount of divorce rates and everything, the amount of people that accepting and but no one is perfect. Yes, no one is perfect, and we make each other perfect for each other, and it requires work, requires sacrifices, understandings, and a lot of work, and a lot of work in order for you to be together and reach where you really want together. But the thing is, people don't understand and don't ask those questions, which is, what is this person core value? What they value most in life? Do they value the same things that I do so we can meet in the same level and we grow together? You have no idea how many clients and friends come to me and tell me, all men cheat. Like, you cannot just have a man that he's devoted. All men cheat. Like, come on, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? A man cheats, leave his ass alone. Move on. You deserve way better than this. And not all men cheat. That's a limiting belief. And the more you think of this belief, the more you will attract. Why? Because they are afraid that this man will find someone else, or this man will get something better. In fact, actually, it's not only about men. It's not only about women. Men as well. I see a lot of men getting attached to this idea that they want this person or they want this girl, and they keep chasing, not approaching, chasing. They keep chasing her even though she gave them the whole signals of the world that she's not interested. But they are so attached, and the more they are attached to this idea to have her, the more the girl is running away. It's the same concept with men and women. It's the same when it comes to women, when it comes to men. And I've seen it. Like, so many women think that it's only women chasing men or wanting. No, trust me. I don't know what's happening in the universe and its energy nowadays, but it's like a battle between the two genders, you know? Because of this attachment and fear. Wanting to control so many things, wanting to control the outcome, wanting to control the circumstances, wanting to have this person in our lives the way we want it, the way we think that it should be from our own model of the world, and no way outside of it. Or, on the other hand, we start to accept things and think that it is normal to have because we are fearful of staying alone or being single or not having another one or not finding another partner, that we're going to die alone. So many fearful limiting beliefs that unfortunately and sadly filling our thoughts and being repeated over and over again every day, until it becomes a fixed, hardwired belief that we can't go outside of it and we can't think anything other than this, and this is the absolute truth. People stay in a very unhealthy relationship for years and years and years, fearing to be alone. People staying in a very unfulfilling career or a job, just for the fear of staying without money, or not finding another job, or not finding a purpose. But rather, guys, so now we know what's attachment. And by the way, attachment so many times getting mixed with love. Getting mixed with love. How? We think that if we want this person to be in our lives, and we don't want them to cheat on us, we don't want them to leave us, we want them in our life because, or chasing this person, or chasing this because or this career, because I love this person so much, and that's why I want them. That's not love, that's attachment. Keep focusing on this person even though they are not investing in us the same way that we invest in them. We invest in people on the scale of how much we like them, and not how much they invest in us. We keep investing in them, time, focus, effort, thinking. We overthink. Why do you think he did this for? Especially women, when they overthink things, oh Jesus, oh my God, okay, end of time. That's it. Target, the man, he liked this girl's picture. Maybe they had a past together. Maybe he's flirting with her. Maybe he's texting her now. Maybe. So many maybes, so many focus, so many fear. We try to control them, and we think that this is love. Love has nothing to do with this behavior or this attitude. Nothing. Love has nothing to do with any of this controlling attachment behaviors. Nothing at all. Love is when you accept the person the way they are, without judging them, without trying to change them, without trying to control them, without trying to control their decisions or opinions. You accept them the way they are, and if it doesn't work between you guys, and if it doesn't fulfill you in any way or another, you leave them. But you still love them and respect them. You're not trying to control them. You're not trying to tease them, to get them back. You're not trying to do anything that may make you lose who you really are. That may make you overthink things and doesn't serve you and doesn't serve this person. You let them be as they are, without the idea of being attached, that they have to be with you, otherwise they don't love you anymore and you don't love them anymore. And that's it. That's not fair. That's not love. Love has nothing to do with that. Nothing. Without attachment, you live a life full of happiness. Without being attached to someone and expecting them to be in your life, you will live a life full of confidence. You will let people come to your life, whether to give you a lesson or stay for a lifetime, but you're not judging them. You're taking whatever they added into your life and let them be, because we are human beings, not doing. You let them be who they are, and if they don't serve you well, that's the most important outcome and the best privilege of letting go of attachment, guys. The most powerful tool, once you let go of attachment, you will, once this person or this job or this career or this place or this anything, friend, family member, leaves you or not fulfilling your needs and your values and your wants, once they go away from your life or decide to not to give you what you deserve and what you want, you will accept their decision, and you will actually leave them be as they are without trying to control their behavior, and actually letting them go without dwelling on them and crying and feeling sad. And all of this is beautiful feelings, by the way, and it does happen, yes. But what I mean here, the feeling of sadness will change. Oh my god, I'm getting goosebumps, I swear, by saying this. You will not be sad that how dare them leave me, how dare them just disappear, like I cannot live without them, I don't know how am I gonna do without them. I was doing this, I was being a bit dramatic, yes, I was doing this, I was definitely doing, I cannot believe they just left, they don't love me anymore, this motherfucker, oh my god, I can't believe they did this, oh my god. I was doing this, I was extremely dramatic, I was like super attached, I'm telling you, oh my goodness. But the moment, guys, that's the best outcome of it, I'm telling you, like, I'm telling you, and while I'm telling you, I'm getting goosebumps, because it's so powerful, it is so powerful. The moment you decide to let go of this person, the moment you decide to accept them as they are, and whether they stay or they leave, and oh, here we go. And once they go, yes, you're gonna have sadness, you're gonna cry, it's normal. And once, what happened? Okay, I'm gonna continue here. And once you have this sadness, it will taste different. It will not be dwelling on them. It will be releasing this sensation, releasing this emotion that, yes, you had to be separate now. Whether it's, I'm very generic here. I'm not talking about only romantic relationships or intimate ones. I'm talking about friendships, I'm talking about career, I'm talking about family member. It's not a specific relationship, or it's either a relationship or a situationship or anything in our life, basically. Without attachment, we let them be, and we look at them and we say, thank you so much for sharing this time with me, this period of life. You will be well aware and confident in your skin that it has to end that way, or it had to end at that time. And this person taught you beautiful lessons. You're going to take the lessons and leave the messenger. You get me? Listen to this again. You're gonna take the lesson and leave the messenger. And once you leave the messenger, you will have zero attachment to this person. Whether they go or die, it's a quite heavy, yes, I know. So many people will like, what are you talking about? Of course not. Of course, yes. Once you master this detached emotions and you live from a love, an unconditional love state of mind, you will know what I'm talking about. You will get there. You'll get there. And I know it because I've been there, done this, and came here where I am right now. Knowing that the moment I have zero attachment to anyone or anything, I always get what I want. I let go of any type of expectation. I always get what I want. And even if I don't get it, even if I have something that I want or someone I want in my life and I don't get it, I'm like, it meant to happen to me that way. For sure. Zero attachment. I'm not focused on them. I'm not overthinking why he didn't do this. Why he didn't stay with me. Is it because someone else? Is it? No. I was thinking that way before. Now I'm like, it didn't mean to happen. This person is not interested in what I'm selling or what I'm offering at the moment. It's their own model of the world. They deal with their own life. I deal with mine because I'm focused on me now and the things that I needed to take from this career, from this friendship, from this relationship, from this place. So many people getting attached to places as well, and they cry like crazy once they leave that place. So attachment in general, I would call it a disease that is invisible, because it really is like a fear-based emotion. It's not nice. It's not nice. Not attractive. Very insecure. It's very insecure. Yeah, I don't like it. The confidence in you, put it on. How? Zero attachment. Zero. You get me? Zero attachment. You have a life of confidence, a life of fulfillment, a life of letting go, a life of acceptance. You accept the process. You're not interfering in the process. You accept it and you let it be as it is, without the urge or the feeling of trying to control it. You're not gonna have this. You're not gonna need this, because you're already fulfilled and happy and satisfied with whatever you have. And whatever happens, otherwise, you are at peace with it. And that's actually the best outcome that comes from letting go of attachment. And never confuse attachment to love. They are completely different emotions and completely different behaviors. And you will notice it, and you will know which one makes you feel at peace. The good one makes you feel good, makes you feel at peace. The ugly one, or the bad one, or the negative one, let's call it. The negative emotion is the one that will make you feel negative, that will make you feel fearful, that will make you feel overthinking, that will make you feel that you're lowering your standards, that will make you feel that you're not worthy enough, that will make you feel insecure, that will make you feel what if, that will make you feel and focus on what you don't want, will make you feel not really connected to who you are. And it's so obvious and clear to elicit the two emotions. Extremely obvious. And once you gain your power back, you will gain your self-esteem back. You will gain your confidence back. You will gain your health back. You will gain your sense of humor back, man. Have you seen how insecure people sometimes they are not actually having, even though if they really know it, they are probably having the best sense of humor ever. But because of not focusing on themselves, they cannot be creative. You will get your creativity back. And once you get your creativity back, you will be more creative to create something else, or knowing what you really want when it comes to career-wise, when it comes to purpose-wise. Because you're now not stressed, not fearful, you're creative, you're at peace. So yeah, I can leave this job, but I can do this and I can do that, and I can work like this and I can do that, and I can actually apply at that company, or I can actually become an entrepreneur. It's so many things. But once you let this creativity mode open by operating from love state of mind, love-based emotion, not fear. Fear doesn't bring you anything good or creative. Trust me. Trust me. I know that already. Hello. So, once you realize that you're attached, you will realize that your standards have been thrown out of the window. Get your standards back. Pick it up. Pick it up. And put it on. This is when you get your confidence back. This is when you reach where you want. And just so you know, last but not least is, once you let go of the attachment, you will start having what you want already. Whether it's a person, whether it's a career, whether it's a friendship, whether it's a place, whether it's a destination. And realize the more you're getting attached to this person and the fear of losing them, or the fear of losing this career, or the fear of losing this friend or this place or anything, the more of things that you're going to attract, the more you're going to lose, the more you're going to suffer. It's a suffering state of mind. So make and do yourself a favor. Do yourself a favor and love yourself. Accept yourself the way you are, with or without that thing or that person. And once you're in this confident state of mind, you will accept people the way they are, whether they want to stay with you or they want to leave you. It doesn't matter. You will accept them. And that's it. You will live a peaceful life forever. And by the way, once you master this, there's no way back. I promise you. It's magical. There is no way back to it. You're gonna have it and live a life full of creativity, full of prosperity, full of sense of humor, laughter, acceptance, confidence, health. So I cannot even tell you like how many, you're gonna just laugh at things that when it doesn't come your way, or someone doesn't want to be your life, or rejection. Oh, that's a different whole story. That's why I told you guys, the topic attachment, I can talk about it until maybe tomorrow, non-stop. It's so many things. It's like I feel that it's the core of our main problems, because it's fear-based emotion, and this is where all the negative emotions that comes out, and once we detach it, will be so powerful. You will be so powerful, more than you can ever imagine. No one and nothing can control you. No one and nothing can control your mood. By the way, it's so many things. It's so many things that I will stop here and I will talk about it. Maybe my next live will be another attachment, or maybe boundaries. I'm not sure yet. I'll keep you posted. But for now, take this. It's so important. And guys, whoever didn't really make it, whoever didn't make it from the beginning, it will be coming on, the whole video will be downloaded on YouTube. Check the link in bio for my YouTube, because I will be posting it in there, so you can watch the whole video there. And I'll leave you now. If you want to watch more videos, go on YouTube. Mahi Amin YouTube, link in bio. And also, if you want to know more about attachment, if you want to let go of this fearful, lousy emotion base, work with me one-on-one. I have 6-week program that blows your mind, makes you create a brand new reality that serves you and your purpose and your desires and your dreams. Work with me, or work with a coach, or work with a therapist. Reset the system, reset the cycle, reset the pattern, because it's so hard to reset this system consciously. It requires a lot of effort, a lot of time. Journaling, listening to affirmation videos, listening to motivational videos and quotes. Yes, it's like momentum pleasure. Like, yes, I agree. This post is so powerful. It's so like amazing. A few minutes later, because the whole system is not interrupted, the whole cycle has not been reset, you go for the same thing that you know most, thinking the things that you think all the time. The same pattern goes on and on and on. So in order for you to actually take the desired result of your life and reach where you want, you need to cut and break the cycle with so many techniques. I use timeline and NLP and hypnosis as well. I use so many beautiful, powerful techniques to reset the system. See which technique that serves you and helps you better and what you really can do and work on. Okay, and I see that people are joining now. I love you guys, I miss you, and happy to see you here. Thank you so much, Lady with Socks. Thank you, Putri. I love you all, and I'll be seeing you soon. And as I said, if you want to watch the whole video, guys, this video is so powerful. I couldn't stress more or enough about it. The video is so powerful and is so informative. You can actually realize some patterns that you are doing without even realizing it. I was doing it without even realizing it. I'm like, what are you talking about? What attachment are you talking about? I love this person. No, girl. No, girl, it's not love. It's attachment. So, go watch the video, and I promise you, it's so informative. It's so inspiring. I will download it soon on YouTube. It's not going to be today, but I'll download it in the next couple of days. It will not be uploaded on Instagram, only YouTube, the full video. Okay, I'll leave you for now, and I love you. Enjoy the rest of your evening, day, night, whatever you are. Okay.